Girl, this is heavy on my heart because this like happened. You gotta spray the fragrance, just in case we have company. Girl, hey cousins. Well, actually today I officially renamed my supporter group. We're the bandits now. Like we're the bandits. Like we do what we want, when we want, how we want to do it, and don't have no remorse. Because at the end of the day is ended. We will be giving a story time. Mind y'all, I'm put up. Like I'm ready to go to bed. But I'm like, you know what? I gotta film my video. So, you know, it's just gotta give what it's gonna have to give. No shade. And I did my skincare routine, and I'm gonna do a video about that too. But I did my skincare routine, so I feel like I'm, you know, looking tea. All that to honestly say, um, let's get into today's video. So it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. So boom. Let's get into the story time. So to paint the picture for y'all, to paint the picture, it is around Xavier. Wait. Wait. I'm not saying a school name. That's crazy. That is crazy. But just know it's a school nearby. All I'm gonna say. So it was this boy I was talking to for a little bit. All last year. This is all last year. And this is just painting a picture for why we're talking about the situation that we're talking about. And then I stopped talking to him. Then I had a conversation with one of his homegirls, and she was like, why you and him stop talking? And I honestly said, me and him stopped talking because I just don't think our personalities match. So let's just paint the picture of this person, right? So y'all know how I I am. I would hope, the more that y'all watch me, the more that y'all will really get into my true personality. That's why I got a YouTube channel, because I already do like short form content on Instagram. However, I feel like 60 seconds and like a minute and 2 minutes, that's only so much that y'all are really seeing about me, versus as the part of the bandits, I want y'all to see more so of the life of Mr. Westwood, like who I am, what I do on a consistent basis, um, how I'm about my money, experience that I experience, the opportunities that I'm shown. You know what I'm saying? I often even pass that down to the next person. I'm a pay it forward type of person. So, you know, why not? But all that to say, I was talking to his homegirl, and I was just like, I don't think we'll like correlate, and we're not on the same page, because it's just he not my swag. If you want me to keep it a stack, homeboy really not my swag. So backtrack to show you a visual image of him. He's a light skinned, give or take six. I'm sorry. Whoa, a light skinned, give or take like 5'10", and he just wear the most random stuff. Like he pairs pieces that don't need to get paired. Like he'll wear fuzzy fuzzy fur boots with tights and like a skin tight shirt. Like it's just like, girl, where are you going? And like, what look is you going for? But that's not to say I don't like him because he dressed feminine. Because y'all know I like my boys gay. Like I like my man gay. I will never talk for real to no DO dude because I like my man gay. But cool. I just don't think we would have worked. He real, just not for me. We just gonna say that. Talk to her. She like, yeah, he cool though. Like he real cool. I just don't think you got the true opportunity to meet him and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, girl, I took it with a grain of salt. Took it with a grain of salt. So I'm like, okay, stop talking, whatever, went past the next conversation. Within the next 2 weeks, girl, I got bored on some trolling shit. I got bored and I texted him. We was talking, and it was a rolling consistent basis. Mind you, this is a couple weeks before school starts officially, where we was talking again. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So now we're gonna get to the point. It was now time for college moving, right? And I'm just got my receipts ready. Time for college moving, and everybody moving back on campus. Everything, 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 everything. As we know, every school usually has like a week of campus programming for like the moving situation types of thing. Either if it's called Welcome Week or New Student Orientation. So he was like a mentor of the freshmen or whatever, because at this point he had been a sophomore. Okay, cool. So he was a mentor. So I was invited. Again, I was invited. Somebody sent me the flyer for this, somebody sent me this flyer for this institution's event, right? Like, pop up like it's good. Like, I see that you're back in the city. What are you doing today? And that's not uncommon because I, not to toot my own horn, but I'm gonna toot it. Yeah, like I'm always outside, and every time I go outside, I try to honestly make a connection with somebody. So it's gonna happen. So I went to the event with one of my fraternity brothers. I went to the function with one of my fraternity brothers. We wasn't really on timing when it comes down to like us pulling up to the function, so we pulled up a little late. It was cool. The event started at give or take about 7 o'clock. We didn't show up till like 8:30. Okay, cool. So we playing it cool. We go to the function. As soon as we walk up, it's like, hey, Mr. Whistler, hey, Mr. Whistler. Like, because at that institution, I'm very well known. And we're going to just keep that in the back pocket. Always just keep that in the back pocket because we're going to come back to that. So, I'm talking to everybody. It is what it is. So, me and my brother, we going through the function, but we're together the entire time. So, I personally didn't know homeboy was a mentor. Like we were talking, but we were not like, honestly getting into the deep dives of our day on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't really talking like that. It was like a hey, hi, what you doing? Nothing. What you doing? Like small talk. Like it was nothing too crazy. So I seen him at the function, right? So when I see him at the function, we talking like on some less stuff, like on some real minuscule talk timing. We're entertaining each other. We're keeping each other company. That's what we're doing. So I walk up to him. I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" He like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, da, da, da. Like I didn't know you was coming. Yeah, why would you know I was coming? Because why would I tell you? I didn't even know you were here. If you want me to keep it a stat, I didn't know you were here. Yeah, I follow you on Instagram, but another thing people need to understand about me, I use Instagram just to post and go. Like Instagram is post and go because I'm not gonna just be sitting up there all day. Like, yeah, I'll like a couple pictures here and there, but I'm not gonna be on Instagram like in a like actual increment of time for no more than like 10 minutes. Like I'm not gonna be on there all day. I don't even use TikTok all day. I'm a more of a in-person type of person. Like I like people to know my personality. Yeah, I'm cool as hell on Instagram. I'm cool as hell on TikTok, whatever. But actually get into Mr. Westwood like as a person. Like I want you to feel my aura, right? Boy, if you don't get, he like, yeah, I didn't know you was coming. I'm like, no, like, I'm here with my brother. Like, it is what it is. Like, if somebody invited us, like, somebody invited us. So that's why we here. We, just the network. Honestly, like, hey, we're at your institution. We're all within the same city. So at that point, it's more so about the lines of, just connections because every time I go over there, I'm gonna catch not only me on Instagram, I'm gonna catch me on LinkedIn.
that's right.
We talking, keep talking, chitter chat, and then I just throw out there, I'm like, yeah, you ain't text me back. What's that about? Like on some trolling type stuff, because again, we are entertaining each other's time. He was like, yeah, I just been busy, with the mentoring situation, but I'm gonna text you back when I get back to the dorm. Okay, cool. I walk away. Me and my brother, we walk away, baby. Bro, this is getting juicy. This is getting juicy. This is getting juicy. So walk away, whatever. Me and my brother, we like lead a function or whatever, and we head to Bourbon. Right? I'm pretty sure my mom was staying on Bourbon um at the time, because again, it was moving time. But me already having connections in New Orleans, I didn't have to be, out with my family. I didn't have to do that. Like as soon as I get back to the city, I like to go outside, because I have not only one lane that I can go into when it comes down to like going out with somebody. So I'm not just gonna depend on going out with my going out friends or my fraternity brothers or my homegirls or my cousins from across the street at Zula. Like, I'm not gonna have to depend on one crowd, because it's always a group of somebody that want to do something. You know what I'm saying? Never just always rely on one group or one friend group or one circle of people to go out with, because what happened if they don't want to go out? Like, my brother dropped me off because I had my own suite at the time or whatever. So cool. Stop. Okay, cool. That's when somebody from administration who I'm plugged in with at that institution called my phone. No, they called my family brother phone. So they called him and was like, did Mr. Westwood basically like OD when it came to the boy? Did he OD when it came down to the boy, like him asking about the boy, like him texting back, like whatever? Because now the boy has went to administration and painted it as if Mr. Westwood was like really pressing him, like it was a true issue that he had not texted me back. No, we were just jokingly having a conversation. In addition to that, the function that we were invited to was in public. If anything would have been like a situation where it would have been like even an exchange of words that I now have an issue or am implying that I have an issue with you because you didn't text me back, everybody would have known, because one, it's hella people around, like we're in a public setting. Two, why would I press you at your institution? Okay, wait, I can't say that because I wouldn't have no issue doing that, but it wasn't no problem that deep for me to have to press you at your institution. That's all I'm gonna say. So my brother, he was just very much so confused, because it was like, no, he was walking around with me the whole time. So it was like, girl, like what is you talking about?
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
Right? Okay, cool. So now we're gonna deep dive. Fast forward. So that's when administration, like, yeah, I don't know, Mr. Westwood, like, he up in here painted it as if it's something that is not, you know what I'm saying? Because I honestly take your word, because this person know that like me tripping off a dude, it's just not gonna, like, especially in New Orleans, it's just not gonna happen. Like, I already had my share of situations and dealings, and on top of that, baby, you not the baddest one. Like, you're not somebody I'm truly focused about. Like, now if it would have been that if it would have been, that boy from that organization at your school, like, it just would never be you. That's all I'm gonna say. So it never would have been him. So he like, yeah, I don't know. Like, you should, you know, not necessarily not come over here, but just lay low. Like, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, this some weird stuff. Like, this some weird shit. Like, whoa, like, what are you talking about? He like, yeah, it's just making it seem like really was like, with him. And it was like, what are you talking about? Like, he was with me the whole time. So if I would have been with him, my fraternity brother would have at least told me, like, come on, like, not even come on, but he would have been like, let's move from right here, because we're not trying to cause too much. We didn't come over here for that. We really came over there to network. That's all we came over there. I'm a networker. I like to talk. I like to get to know people. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fake like that. So on top of that, that's not how the story went. So for you to call me like that, like one, it gave a little bit like as if he was taking his side. But I understand, like you are a part of that institution's administration. So if you're a part of that institution's administration, you have some type of liability when it comes down to the connection between me and the said person who can't dress the tall 5'10" fur boot wearing gay boy, that boy. So in the summertime, like you'll wear fur boots in New Orleans heat. Like I promise you, I'm not tripping off you. I just it just don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? So I told him that shit was weird. So I'll still make my appearance over there because I'm not tucking my tail. Like that's crazy to me. But when it comes down to even engaging or interacting with him, I just won't never do it. Right. But mind you. So I left it alone. I didn't say nothing to the boy, whatever. Now we are in, mind you, this is 2024. Now we're going into 2025. Now we're talking 2025. Like a couple days ago. Like receipts will be put right here. A couple days ago. My move in, my transition back to New Orleans. Homeboy started texting me. So, I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, but I don't understand, and nor do I truly want to understand why you're texting me. So homeboy called me and was trying to talk to me again. I guess he seen that I was inside the city and he wanted to talk. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, we're chopping it up on the phone. However, I had to also let him know that, baby, I know what you did. And I know how you tried to paint me. So I'm like, he talking on the phone. I'm like, I ain't gonna fake. You really Monica Lewinsky when it comes to this. Like, you sat up here and cried like you on the phone trying to check up on me and trying to like slick talk to me again. Yet you told administration a whole nother story as if I was all up in your face and it was an issue. And like I was really pressed and really on your body because you didn't text me back. I mean, because I didn't text you back. Yet you still trying to talk to me like a whole year later. So I let him know that. So he like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, people make mistakes. That was just me. I was just what? So to be fair, and I'm gonna be quite frank, originally I was gonna consider it because I wanted to tell him to his face that you was hella weird. In addition to that, like me and you, we could never have a time. We can never kick it. We can never. You're not gonna get in my leopard sheets. So yeah, no, it just won't give that. But no, we not doing that. So I let him know, like, stop calling my phone. Like, stop calling my phone, stop calling my phone. So then you try to ruin my image. You try to kill me. Like, I felt like Nicki Minaj in that situation. Like, I felt like, it was a team against me. You know what
I don't know, like I'm just so used to being like that bitch, like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not used to everybody like being that bitch too.
I'm saying? So, okay, cool, girl. Couple days go by. We don't talk. Start texting me again. I'm like, yeah, no, like out of anything, I'm not gonna fake. We would never do like it would never come down to a situation. So that's why homeboy like, yeah, I want to come over and I want to do X, Y, and Z. Messages up there. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it just don't give that. Like, I'm hella cool. So, and we get into it. Cause stop calling my phone. Now I'm irritated. Now you're disturbing my peace. So I call him Monica Lewinsky on the phone and I told him that nigga don't ever call me again.
I'm sorry, Monica Lewinsky. I just can't fuck with you no more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Good night. Cool. Now we're gonna fast forward to this weekend. So this weekend, it was a party. It was a function. You know, a lot of people got their opinion about the function. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. I said what I said. I did what I did. I posted what I posted. If it went up, it went up. Hey, it is what it is. To the party. My homegirl from Atlanta was in town at this time with me. So let's show some clips. You know, baby, I had the time. So me and her, we had a fine time at the party, but her flight was for 8 o'clock the next day, and she had to leave from where I am, because she was staying with me. She was leaving from where I am around 6 so she can make it to the airport on time. Okay, cool. So we left the party a little early. This party was packed, baby. This party was packed. I'm talking about it was a line to get in. It was a line to get in. And it was a white lie party. So it was just so many people with white lie t-shirts on. So it was so much, like, it was so much going on. Like, it was so much going on. Like, it was just such a vibe. So as soon as, I don't know why this happened, but as soon as me and my homegirl leaving a function, it's him, it's his big brolic best friend, and then he with a piece of fish. For the people that don't know what fish is just a regular straight girl. Like, she just a girl. Like, a girl. In gay terms, she just a fish. But, okay, cool. Let's go. So, I'm walking out the function. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling my Una. I'm feeling it was what it was. If you've seen the stories, you've seen the stories. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I still had words with you on the phone, and I had to let you know, like, stop calling me. So, seeing baby boy best friend, a big muscular one. He like a 6'3", big, like, if you know what I'm saying, like, if you know a combo of a light skinned 5'10", red braids to the back, fur boots, and like fishnets. Just bear with me. But if you know him, and then he got a big brolic I would say 6'3", bottom. He dark skinned best friend. Yeah, no, them the ones I'm talking about. Like, if you in New Orleans, like, them the ones I'm talking about. No, that really felt good to get off my chest. That did. It did. So that's when I looked at one of the actual facilitators of the function. So I looked at him and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, them niggas right there, they be on some weird old timing. So y'all need to make sure that they got their ticket scanned. And I said that in front of baby boy best friend, like the big brolic one, because hey, it is what it is. He's like the best friend, like, yeah, I don't even know who this is. What are you talking about? Ah, da, 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 da. Getting real spicy at the mouth. So I'm like, oh, baby, it is what it is. Like, girl, I don't care. Like, hey, I don't mind. I said what I said. Yeah, no. You, as a facilitator, make sure that they got their ticket scanned, and did they get through security? Like, hey, I just need to make sure, because although I'm leaving, they are weird. He has pulled that weird shit on me. So, hey, I don't know what he can do at the party. I don't know what this man is capable of. He's literally a 5'10" man who wears fur boots in the summer heat inside of Louisiana. That type of person you can never trust. That's when he walk up. Mr. Westward, you're tripping. You was just talking to me last week. Yeah, no, bitch, I was cursing you clean the fuck out. Bitch, stop calling my phone. Bitch, you're a weird ass bitch. Bitch, you're Monica Lewinsky. You cry wolf and then want to do stuff with me on the back end later just because a couple months went past. Boo, it don't mean that me and you was cool enough to even kick it, let alone for you to be inside of my leopard sheets. That's crazy. You won't be caught in mine, no. What? So, okay, cool. Me and him, we exchanged words. Best friend, like, yeah, so what do you, like, what's the situation? I said, well, anybody want to do something? Because I'm Natalie at a party. What? And I said that blankly.
Hello?
What are you talking about? Bitch, I haven't paid for a party since sophomore year. Before the Greek shit, before going viral with my mama, before doing all of that. Like, Baby, it's just been off the momentum of Mr. Westwood. So at the end of the day, if I'm promoting this party, if I'm reposting a party, if I'm making it an actual in-person type of wait, maybe they listening to the story time. But if I'm making it a situation where, my name's going on not only the flyer, but I'm reposting, I'm putting my name and I'm putting the cosign of Mr. Westwood on it, I'm going to have my hands inside of all of it. What do you mean? You're not going to know. I'm going to inform the actual facilitators of the function of what is going on and what's not going on. I told them I'm the Natalie of the party. Do anybody want to do something? Yeah, because we just going to leave you alone. Yeah. Bitch and I walked out the function and it was what it was. I caught a couple kikis. I ain't going to take, especially when I said I'm Natalie Nunn, because they probably was like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? But, this is from, the further back end of the story. Like, this is the plug and play because that's why. Girl, what do you mean? I was asked to come to the party. I'm a party promoter for the party company. I repost this like, what do you mean? I made a reel for them. Like, check it out. Like, you're Monica Lewinsky. That's what I tell him as I was exiting the building. Stop playing with me, Monica Lewinsky, because I'm going to make it hard for you. Every time. That's what I told him. Every single time. No, you're not going to know. You played on my top so bad. Like, you got administration. Calling up Mr. Westwood about it. Yeah, no, boo. You made it hard for me, so I'm going to make it hard for you. So, all that to say, I hope you see this video. You and your best friend. Because y'all just need to know, like, just stop. Like, all the fun and games and the kikis, like, I just honestly don't like my piece being taken for granted, especially by somebody who painted a picture about me who not even ready to, like, really finish the canvas. You're not ready to finish the canvas with me because you want me. You desire me. You desire me so bad after you put out some type of statement on Mr. Westwood. You then piggyback back. Followed me back on Instagram. Mind you, I unfollowed him, removed the follow, and tried to squeeze back into my, no, baby, it don't work like that. But all this to say, I'm going to say, what is the key takeaways from this? One, do not let nobody play on your top, especially somebody who is trying to pursue you. Do not let them play on your top, baby. Because, girl, if they play with you once and it just keep getting slippery, it's going to become a slippery slope. And this ain't no type of ski resort, baby. So, yeah, no, we just going to keep it moving. Number two, when it comes down to these situations inside of college, I really urge people to truly understand, like, you making some type of statement, report, or actual statement or report. If you're making that on somebody, be ready when it comes down to the repercussions of it all, because you put your name on it, you sign, you put the cosign as if you 1501. You now are saying this happened, this occurred at this time. So please don't just play on people's time because of situations that you may feel as though might be funny, or you being messy, or you trying to, get back. That's weird. Don't do that. But to the bandits, I definitely have fun filming this video. And I'm gonna do way more story times now because, girl, like, now I understand, you know what I'm saying? How to paint the picture. Like, I like painting the picture now. I do. And I have so many more story times. But some might be fun, some might be messy, some might be educational. But at the end of the day, these are Mr. Westwood real life experiences. And I actually have an episode coming soon. But we're gonna get into that later.